Matchday 37 action at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan saw Sevilla up against Real Madrid. Two sides with little to play for on the penultimate match day of the season. Final home fixture for Sevilla, who had confirmed safety with their victory over Las Palmas on the previous match day. Real Madrid confirmed as finishing runners-up in LaLiga due to Barcelona's win in their derby against Espanyol in the midweek matches. This ball found its way wide of goal. The first shot of the game coming from Nemanja Gudel. From this breakaway, Real Madrid tried to surge into action. The ball upfield towards Kylian Mbappe. Saw him pulled back. Look, Madrid was shown an immediate red card, which would have a big effect on the game. Mbappe taking on the last man, trying to sprint through off Bellingham's pass. Madrid with his arm out. Not for the first time this season. Sevilla found themselves down to 10 men. On the resulting free kick, Luka Modric put a ball in, it will be headed over the top. Slick move to feed Endrick, or him going for goal rather than cutting back to Mbappe, player who was perhaps in a better position in the centre. Endrick made his way down the right, a nice clip to the back post, failed to find a target. It came back out for Mbappe to have a strike. Sevilla were just holding on, and Valverde finally had a deflected effort go outside the right post. Attempt to get upfield by a Sevilla side reduced in personnel. Saw them almost have some success. Carmona played one in early. Look at Bacchio, went for goal. Sliding in was Alvaro Garcia Pascual, player who scored the only goal of the game against Las Palmas on the previous match day. He was adjudged to have been in an offside position. He clearly was, off Luka Bacchio's initial shot that was on its way wide. The outer end, and this was a run from Endrick. He went down in the area. It was a shoulder charge from the defender. No action was taken by the referee. King Caparros had retained the same players on the pitch, just moved Gudel into a more defensive position. He was shoulder to shoulder with Kylian Mbappe, who broke away off another through ball. Finally, the Frenchman's effort was sent off target. It was a gorgeous ball from Luka Modric through the middle. Mbappe, odds-on favourite to finish. Got it around Neelan, but also around the right post. To the left, found Fran Garcia, whose early delivery dropped onto the crossbar. Neelan found it awkward to deal with. And following up was a low drive, but Gudel was already down. He was checked up on, was able to continue. trying to play out from the back. It was a daunting task with so many Real Madrid players in the midfield, but it was a careless bit of defending from Jacobo that saw Álvaro García Pascual experience an opportunity. He took the ball off the young defender as he dithered at the back, found Nieland out of position, but struck his shot into the side netting. Valverde was trying to line up a pass outside. Garcia was getting more and more involved on the left. Modric was a more direct option. He played to Tchouaméni, and this one dragged wide of the mark. Was the latest Real Madrid opportunity. Side already confirmed as finishing the season in second place. To start off the second half, Luque was taken off. Isaac Romero came on, and Romero needed just a minute or so to receive his marching orders, sending off for him with a straight red. He made a rash challenge on Aurélien Tchouaméni. So Sevilla down to 9 men. Further difficulties being piled on them. This was an opportunity for Real Madrid to immediately take advantage. The score was still 0-0 after the two sendings off, but the pressure was building. Sevilla tried to respond. There was a long launch into the box, and after a penalty had been given for a similar incident in the game between Valencia and Alaves on Matchday 36, some Sevilla players were appealing for a spot kick on this occasion. García Pascual was the player withdrawn for Adrià Pedrosa to come on in another change made by Joaquín Caparrós. Hendrick was withdrawn. Victor Muñoz coming in for Los Blancos. It was a decent opportunity that was cleared off the line by Nemanja Gudel. Eventual follow-up flicked wide. And Bellingham had been in an offside position, interfering with the goalkeeper. Further substitutions saw Gonzalo Garcia come on. Jesus Vallejo was the player taken off. More young talents being blooded in the final stages of the season by Real Madrid, who've been heavily hit by injuries. Modric got into the box and set up Mbappe. Mbappe with very little room to manoeuvre. He still managed to get the shot against the crossbar. Finally, Real Madrid found the opening courtesy of Kylian Mbappe. A low drive from him from outside the area. Goal number 29 in La Liga EA Sports in his very first campaign in Spain. Salas had committed with the slide to try and intercept. It gave Mbappe time. His low shot was out of the reach of Nieland. There was applause for Suso as he was withdrawn before the end, likely playing his final home game for Sevilla before moving on to pastures new. Real Madrid trying to build on their one-goal lead. They brought on Dani Ceballos, another attacking change. This ball flicked across, was met by Bellingham. He turned it in from close range with little celebration. The two youngsters who combine, and Bellingham making the run into the 6-yard box unmarked. Finishing off to double the lead. The final score, Sevilla 0, Real Madrid 2.